to show you how to get the perfect weld. Hey mini enthusiasts, how you doing? I hope you're all having a great day, and you might be able to hear behind me, I've got the welder out again. I was kind of glad when I put that away, but don't worry, this is kind of for a bit of a welding masterclass. So I've got a Clark 135TE, similar to what lots of hobbyists use for MIG welding. It's fairly cheap and it does the job for sort of light bodywork welding. On a mini, it's up to pretty much anything. If you want to do some sort of heavy structural welding, you might want something a little bit bigger. But if it's panel work and repairs, it works really well. So I get asked in lots of my videos what settings I've used and how to get the perfect weld. So I thought I'd just go through them today. I know some of my YouTube buddies, so the DJSE, or he could be the welding man, who knows, he's a bit like Clark Kent. But yeah, the welding man, the DGSE, and the Lone Star Mini Randy. I know you've been struggling with your welding, so this is for you guys. This is for all you amateur welders out there or getting started at it, to show you how to get the perfect weld. So stay tuned and let's crack on. So let's just start with the welder to begin with. Like I say, it's a Clark 135TE. We're welding 0.8mm metal at the moment, and we're using 0.6mm wire, so that's the thinner wire of the two. This runs 0.8 and 0.6. What you find is running 0.6 you have to run a higher wire speed, but I find, for me personally, for thinner panels, I find it's more controllable running the thinner wire. You get less sort of blow through and you seem to burn less holes in. So I'm going for a wire speed of about 6 3/4, and I'm set on minimum on 2 setting. And the gas I'm using, let's just go round and have a look at that. So the gas is an argon CO2 mix. Again, lots of different preferences on what type of gas to use, and this is the sort of midi size hobby bottles, so they run at 100 bar, so you generally need to upgrade the regulator if you're using these bottles. But it's argon CO2, which is good for mild steel welding. So we've got the welder set up on the settings. Just another couple of bits to mention: make sure the tip is clean. You get a lot of splatter on the tip. It doesn't stick to it, it doesn't weld to it because it's a copper tip, so you just need to scrape it out inside. And my advice should be, when you're starting off, certainly don't be scared of the welder, so make sure you've got a decent set of gloves and you're well covered, because if you're scared of the sparks coming off or they're starting to burn you, you'll lose confidence in the welding. And make sure your welding mask, the glass is clean in the front of it. This one's a bit worn out, and that you can see through it okay. So as I'm sure you know, kind of the holy grail with MIG welding is that sound of sizzling bacon. So that is what we're looking forward to. That's usually happens when you've got the welder dialed in perfectly, you've got the correct tip speed, and you're welding consistently. And also we've got to get good penetration as well. So making sure you penetrate is making sure, you know, it's really ensuring you're welding the metal on there nicely. So I can guarantee you in this masterclass, in a moment, I will show you how to get to the point where you get that perfect sizzling bacon. So like I say, listen in and let's get going. We'll start off just putting a couple of tacks in, and then we're going to seam weld up the side here. little bit more wire speed required. We're just going to tack the other end. That's better. Right, so let's go for it. And we're going for that sizzling bacon. I guarantee you, watch this, you will be able to do it by the end. Right guys, so that's gone really nicely. I didn't quite hear what I wanted to hear there. Let's start out, let's have a look at the penetration. So, it's looking good. What about the sizzling bacon? The smell's right. So what do you reckon, guys? I said we'd get sizzling bacon. Absolutely perfect. Thanks for watching. And so, to all my subscribers, I hope you have a fantastic April Fool's Day. Hope you realise that was a joke. And always remember, gas off.